In today's video, I'm gonna be going over the 4 best businesses to start in 2021 as a complete beginner. Most side hustles are super complicated to get started and could take years before you start seeing any profits. So I wanted to save your time and give you the businesses that are quick and easy to start so you can start making money relatively fast. When I first started trying to make money online, I had absolutely no idea where to turn, and it ended up taking me years just to make my first dollar, but it completely changed my life, and I'm super excited to share this information so it can hopefully change yours as well. So with that being said, if you guys do enjoy this content, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. There's only 25% of you subscribed right now. But now that's out of the way, let's get into today's value. All right, so the first business on today's list is a new business, but it's emerging as an amazing industry. And I think there's massive potential for people to get into this, and it's launching an NFT project. If you aren't sure what NFTs are non-fungible tokens, so they're being sold in the form of artwork. So basically you buy these little images online and you own this original piece of artwork. So while it might not seem too enticing as a buyer, being a seller of these NFTs can be rather lucrative, and it's not that difficult to get started. I'm not sure why more people aren't talking about this, but right now there's literally hundreds of different projects on OpenSea, and you would think all these creators publishing these projects have to be some amazing artists. But guys, this is super simple to get your own NFT project off the ground. So if I was starting from scratch, I could just go on Fiverr and have someone help me start an NFT project. So this would give you the core foundation of the digital assets that you want to sell. And then the next step I would take from that is I would start some type of advertising campaign to try to bring hype to your NFTs. So you could do that by doing influencers, TikTok, all these different other methods to build value and hype behind your project. And once you have that built, you can release it and hopefully make thousands of dollars, because right now these digital assets are being sold for astronomical prices. For example, CryptoPunks are going for millions of dollars, and there's also just random projects that almost no one knows about that are going for tons of money as well. So I think there's so much upside with this business model and so much potential, because if you drop one successful project, I'm sure you could release tons of more projects and just be able to absolutely cash in on this bull run in the NFT market. But with that being said, let's move on to business number 2. All right, so the second business on today's list is definitely the one that I would pick if I had to restart from everything, which is a social media marketing agency. I think this is the perfect business for people with no experience to get into, because there's a relatively low barrier to entry. You don't really need any money to start. You just need some basic fundamental knowledge on how social media work. And if you're around my age, I'm sure you know how social media works. So there's massive potential to get high-paying clients relatively easy. Most people don't understand this, but there's businesses stuck in the past way of doing things, and that's where you come in with your expertise on social media, and you can help clients grow their Instagram or TikToks. So this could be one service that you offer a part of social media marketing, and you could charge right off the bat maybe $750 to $1,000 per month if you're doing social media growth. But where I think the massive potential is with the social media marketing agency is offering multiple services. So you could also offer paid marketing for them, and paid marketing, you can make dramatically more money, because at that point you're going to start to take a cut of the sales that they're getting from your advertising. So I think one good strategy behind this is trying to find a niche that you want to get into. So let's say, for example, you want to help dentist office grow their social media. How you can get your foot in the door is you can call all your local dentist offices and offer to do it for free. This is to just get introduced to the business owner, and then once you have that relationship, do whatever it takes to get that client results, get their testimonial, and start calling other dentist office and explain the results you got for them. And clients are going to be wanting to sign up with you, especially when you niche down and you only help dentist office out. When you call another dentist office and you tell them that you're an expert at growing dentist social medias, you have a very good chance at getting a foot in the door with that business owner. And the reason why I love this business model is you could charge $2,000 or even $3,000 for some of these clients. So you can make a full-time salary off 4 or 5 clients give them an amazing experience, and you're making a significant amount of income as well. So definitely a win-win scenario. The third business I recommend beginners get into, which is Amazon FBA. The reason why I recommend this business model is because it's rather hands-off. You can automate most of the process, and I think Amazon's just such a passive income source that it can really be scaled, and I think this is a perfect business for a beginner to get into because it doesn't take much upkeep. One thing that is probably the downside of this business is it does take a little bit more capital to get started, and the reason Amazon FBA is the perfect business model is because you're gonna be shipping all of these products to Amazon's fulfillment center, and they're gonna be handling the shipping. So all you're gonna see is the money come into your bank account, and all you're gonna have to handle is ordering the products from Alibaba and getting it inventoried into Amazon's warehouse, which overall is a simple process. So if you go after different viral products on Amazon, if you find even one or two of those products, they can have a massive market cap. And I've seen products on Amazon that aren't too desirable doing a couple $100K a month. So imagine you just get one of these products. It could completely change your life. I remember when I first started Amazon FBA, I was blown away how easy it was. I was doing $20,000 a month and I barely knew what I was doing. I just listed my inventory online and it sold really quickly. So that's why I like Amazon FBA. I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to get this off the ground. I think one downside of this business model though is that you don't actually have your own website, so you're reliant on Amazon, and Amazon does take massive commission, but at the end of the day, you still have a decent profit margin. But if you are wanting to take a little bit more hands-on control, that's gonna be business number 4, which of course is Shopify Dropshipping, which is one of the most prevalent business models that I talk about on this channel because it's the business that took me from broke to over $5 million in sales within a few years. I truly do think this is the perfect business model for a beginner to get into. The only issue is there can be a rather steep learning curve, so I think it takes about a month of really saturating yourself in the dropshipping scene to understand how everything works and all the components behind it. But why I love this business model is because once you learn it, you can go out and rinse and repeat this process. And of course, you don't have to handle any inventory and shipping out yourself. So this business model is 100% online. You can manage your inventory anywhere in the world, and you usually advertise with platforms like Facebook and TikTok, so it's a relatively scalable business. You can technically just buy up more of the ad space, which in turn will get you more sales. And another reason I love Shopify dropshipping stores is if you position them correctly, they have a massive exit potential as well. So just a year ago, I ended up selling one of my dropshipping businesses for a few $100,000. So this is a business model where you're able to profit during and also able to profit after because you built a valuable asset. And those are my favorite types of income, where you're building something that's compounding. So what you do yesterday actually attributes to your sales today. And those I think are the perfect business models because they'll just keep growing and growing as long as you put that work in. Now, obviously, Shopify dropshipping isn't all fun and games. You're gonna need to learn how the marketing works, how the advertising works, building websites, but I truly think these fundamentals will help you overall in anything inside this marketing world or overall just making money online. So I think they're just perfect skill sets to learn in this online world. All right, guys, so there we go. Those were the 4 online businesses that I recommend to start in 2021. And of course, none of these businesses are easy, but they are simple. They don't have relatively too many moving pieces. And I truly believe that if you dive in, spend ample time in order learning how these concepts work and actually trying to be proficient at them, you can easily make money with any of these because there's thousands of people around the world making money with them right now. So why aren't you? Anyway, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.